How's the level on that, Dave?
It's good, man. I'm ready to.
Testing,
Okay.
1, 2.
Well,
Cockney Wag, 3, 4. I'm Rutan, Erik Rutan. I play guitar, sing, and yeah, that's what I do. The name itself is a representation of a big part of my life, personally. That when I was thinking of the name, the music that I play is angry music, and I've had a lot of things happen in my life that have made me angry. And before music, I was, I was a juvenile delinquent. I was totally in trouble with the law, fights, you name it. I was in it. So it's like death metal really is like taking this negative emotion and rage and hate and anger and angst and turning it into this positive thing, this mammoth of a thing, and that's Hate Eternal. And to me, Hate Eternal is like something that will, the anger and rage is something that's a part of me that always exists due to life experiences, so it's like, to me, what a better representation of a name for the band than, hate is the main underlying emotion behind our music, I think majority of people that are fans of our band have thought it's our best record, and even people that maybe thought, we were very one-sided in the past, we expanded a lot on Monarch, and I think people really realized that and saw a whole different musical aspect of what this band represents and what we're capable of, and really that's our goal as a band, is to expand and keep expanding. Like the next record, we want to expand upon what we achieved with Monarch, and the sound came out great. We recorded the analog 2-inch, and I think that's what gave it a really kind of raw, nasty, natural sound, and that's what Hate Eternal really is. Yeah, I think so. How we did Monarch, we all worked together, and that was really important. All of us had our input in the music and the writing process, and to me, that's a real band when everybody has input and has say in everything, and that's really important to me, because everybody, the more that each individual can put in their creativity, the more everyone's everyone's going to be more content with their album, and it gives a different slant on everything, and like some of my, actually the two favorite songs on Monarch are the ones me and Randy wrote together. Be Old Judas and Sons of Darkness.
Randy Pyro. I play bass.
That is his real name.
That is my real name. It's not a cheesy stage name. You can blame my parents and my grandparents and my forefathers before that, but it's my real fucking name, and I will show you the proof.
okay.
No, somebody actually said that to Eric one time. Like, that's a cheesy stage name. Randy Pyro. He spells it with an I, so no one will get it. It's like, dude, that's my fucking name.
Some of my favorite records are like, old Slayer records, Ride the Lightning, Metallica, Master of Puppets. They just, there's something, a vibe about analog that you get that you just don't get with digital, and it's just something that we've recorded analog every record, and it just kind of gives it its own distinct and unique vibe to it. And the 2-inch that I actually bought is More Sounds 2-inch, and I recorded all my Morbid Angel records that I played on to this 2-inch, and the 2-inch recorded Suffocation and Death and Deicide and Cannibal Corpse and all these amazing records, so it really has a lot of positive vibe to it. I'll never get rid of it. I mean, I love the 2-inch. It's just like so solid, and even though it's kind of out of date with people, I love it. I love the 2-inch. Very hard to record to, though.
With your job as a producer, who else have you worked with in your field?
Band wise?
Yeah.
I just finished Goat Whore, Cannibal Corpse, and just did a power metal band, Celador, and some metalcore into the Mode, Premonitions of War, In Battle, black metal band,
What was it like working with Cannibal Corpse?
Oh, it's probably one of the best recording experiences of my career. You know, we had 8 weeks, and they're friends of mine, and they really kind of let me do my job and trusted that I would do my job, and really compromised with me, and I compromised with them to get a really great album. And I think it's my finest work. That and Monarch are my 2 favorite productions that I've done, and it was a tremendous experience, and really grateful to those guys for giving me that shot, and it's really gotten me to another level now as a producer, and I'm getting bigger records now, and I think that's really, I love producing. Go man, go ahead.
Oh.
Reno, hilser Earache in
Hey,
Danish.
K-Dog.
K-Dog.
A.K.A. Brokeback
Danish.
Pete.
Pretty much. You just play the drums as much as I can.
So,
They've been calling me Brokeback on this tour. I don't really get it.
K-Dog.
K-Dog.
K-Billy.
Yeah.
Texas Pete. Cowboy.
Yeah.
And my favorite. Put your damn pants on! Because my man has a fucking habit of walking around in his drawers.
Yeah.
I just can't look a man in the eye and have a conversation with him. He's in his underwear. I'm sorry, man, but it's tough.
Okay, it's cool.
Yeah, recording your own music is like, it's tough, you know, but at the same time, you know, I can't imagine somebody else doing it because I love the music so much, and I have such a passion for producing as well as recording. And you know, like with Randy, this was his first record, and I think, you know, just me and him being there together, you know, probably made it a lot easier for Randy, not having to work with some other guy or being at some studio where the clock is ticking. You know, I told Randy and Derek, I said, we got plenty of time. We'll do whatever we got to do to make this record right.
Played with Vile, Panzerchrist, Ex Mortem, all kinds of bands, Stemelborgir, Old Man's Child. I played with a band, a Taiwanese band called Sonic also, which turned out really great. I did a record for those guys. Ducented, German, Ducented, like a thrash band, really, really good band also.
Ryan Monarch is very focused because I had left Morbid to focus on Hate Eternal, and I think it's a big, huge step with a new record in comparison to the prior two. But it was great. It was a great experience recording I Monarch, and still, you know, it's one of the few records that I've done where I can pop it on and say, you know what, you did an okay job. And that's the hardest thing for me, is just giving myself a pat on the back rather than just tearing it down, because I'm so much perfectionistic. So it's hard to just kind of sit back but I've learned over the last couple of years, and Reno's helped me with that too, actually. Just realize, like, hey man, you're doing your best. As long as you give it 110%, and I always do that, and that's what's most important, you know.
Tell me about the artwork on the album. Who did it?
Yeah, Paul Romano, who's
he?
he's done Mastodon and Red Chord. He's done a lot of stuff. He's
Shit.
He's yeah.
He's
We'll
the
never
shit.
work with anybody else again for art, because Paul is such a thorough guy. He the way he works is he gets the album in advance, all the lyrics in advance, and just listens to the album over and over and over again, and to inspire him for the art. We pretty much left it in his hands because I believed that he would provide us with the proper artwork, and he really pulled through beyond our expectations, and I just think the artwork is amazing, and we've become very good friends with Paul, and can't imagine ever working with somebody else ever again. I must say that us three right now, I think it's been the positive that I've ever felt, you know, being around Reno and Randy, and me and Randy in the last couple of months have had to really step up, and me and Randy really pulled together tight on this, and having Reno in here, man, he's just been fit in like perfection. You know, he's probably one of the hardest working guys that I've ever met, and a very positive guy, and that's the type of guy that me personally, as a, you know, not even as a musician, but as a person, that I like to be around. And I've never really been in a band with somebody as positive as him, and I gotta say that you know, Reno and Randy, man, I couldn't ask for two better guys to be a part of a band with.
kids in the ass.
We've been on tour a while, man. We need to get home to
Yeah, we're
better
hungry.
halves.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we had 5 days to figure out what the hell we were going to do for the American tour and for Europe. And, you know, Kevin really helped us out big time in America. And Reno, I mean, Reno had way more to have to do, you know, knowing that we were filming a DVD, knowing it was a headlining set. You know, in America it was 6 songs, you know, with Kevin. And Kevin really pulled through. But Reno really had a tremendous amount of work to do to do it. And I mean, you know, really stepped up beyond even, you know, me and Randy's expectations of like, you know, I was very realistic coming into this, like, hey, you know, my expectations were like, I knew Reno's drumming, I knew his skills, so I knew that he would do a phenomenal job. But I just honestly figured we'd have a lot more things to work on, you know, because of the limited amount of practicing and stuff. But he really did his homework.
I think it's hard. Normally I practice something like maybe 8 or 10 hours a day, but it's just impossible with this kind of music. In the beginning I was worried about, you know, if I could play it to where I could fit my own standards, but I think I proved to myself that I think I can now, yeah.
This is actually like the second transition we gone in, because when we did the American tour right before this with Chimera and Arch Enemy, we were playing with Kevin Talley, and that I think was the most different, because Kevin has like a totally different style of drumming than Derek or Reno. Kevin is a really groove-based player. I mean, he played the stuff awesome, and he added all these little things, like, you know, like his own little groove things, which was different, but like, you know, so cool. Just like, wow. So that was a cool little entity. And then when we come here with Reno, and he's just like the precision master, man. We got in the rehearsal room, we jammed for the first time, and me and Erik were just like, whoa.
I've been a big fan of Pete Sandwell through the years. I think that's quite similar, even though I think Hate Eternal has expanded kind of like the sound and the style.
Amsterdam is not a happy place. I don't care what anybody says. Go to Rotterdam, go to Tilburg,
Yeah.
go anywhere else but Amsterdam.
Why is that?
It's just
Evil
interesting.
city. Town where the roads are paved and cum. It's just the most vile, disgusting.
You have an altercation with a dwarf.
We were walking like, you know, you've been to Amsterdam, so you know how they like the skinny alleys, and it was just the windows with all the whores there. We're just walking, kind of laughing at the whores and stuff, and then there's just this fucking midget just at the door trying to talk business to this chick, and she's just like, not happening, and we're just like, oh, don't laugh, and we get around the corner. We start busting up like, oh my god, you see, that was the funniest thing we ever seen. Then he just comes walking around the corner again, and we're like, trying not to laugh. No, I didn't have an altercation with a
Poor
dwarf.
guy, man. We fell for him.
Yeah,
We fell
I
for
had an altercation with a mushroom. And that's what never do a mushroom in Amsterdam. Just don't do it. Bad idea.
What's Erik like to work with in the studio?
He's 100
Watch
times.
it.
Yeah.
We gotta watch it.
He's tough. He's fucking tough, man. It was I had a lot of I felt a lot of pressure recording Monarch, because like you said, it was my first time even stepping into a recording studio, let alone recording something I was a part of. And I mean, he's a perfectionist, I'm a perfectionist, and he just had like, we'd just be going all day. It'd be like 2, 3 in the morning. I just want to go to bed, play some video games, go to sleep. Nope. I want to chill out. Nope. When I finally got my tracks done, I just laid on the couch and just went to sleep. I was like, oh my god, it's over. Thank God. I was like, god damn, I'm so happy.
Been through a ton of guitars, but I've been playing BC Rich. Love you. Love BC Rich. Ted, I send out what's up to my boys at BC Rich. I love you guys. They treat me well, man, and I love the guitars. You know, that Flying V I played tonight, they just gave to me before the American tour, and they really take care of me. I've been playing BC Rich about 6 years now. And I use, usually I use Angle, Powerball, and All Marshall. JCM 800. Tonight I used the 2000 DSL. Finished 30 Marshall cabs. I know the pound. The pound is rocking.
Fucking,
I mean,
yeah,
you guys.
Fucking pound. You
really.
guys are some rich motherfuckers.
I mean, I go buy eggs and bacon. It cost me 12 fucking American dollars. That's pretty impressive.
It is.
I must say the pound is, and it's going up. Pound's what, worth $1.80?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think the U.S. dollar is going down. But
if I had to pick bass players, okay, I guess Geezer Butler, of course, and Scott Reeder from Caius. Those two guys I really like a lot. Of course, Steve Harris. I think those three guys would kind of encompass what I'd like to do on the bass. I'd be a big Nile crocodile. I just have a fascination with reptiles in general, and crocodilians are like the closest thing on this planet to a dinosaur, so I've always been in awe of them. So I would definitely like to be a crocodile now. As far as taking something down, big old 2-ton hippo. Grab that motherfucker by his neck and throw him in the death row and fucking take some chunks of fucking hippo meat off. Be a fat, happy Nile crocodile.
either a Yeti or a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Fuck yeah.
Or a pterodactyl, because pterodactyls, they fly, they eat, they
Oh yeah,
kill,
dude, they get to do
they
the
don't fuck around.
fucking bomb attacks and shit.
But if I had to take something down, I'd say the Loch Ness Monster. You know, I just want to go in there.
Go after
Not only
Nessie.
will I be the guy to find Nessie, but I will take it down. I'll capture it, and I will put it in the zoo. Well, I wouldn't eat her. I just want to take photos and be the first guy on the cover of National Enquirer to actually expose the truth. Nessie exists.
What is this?
That's something that I really want to do, is a tab book and an instructional video. Those are the two things that I really want to do myself. But a tab book, so people can, so many people ask, man, you know, what the hell, they don't know what we tune to. Some people think it's B, some people don't know. Most people say B, but C sharp is what we tune to.
Yeah, thanks to everyone who's supported Hate Eternal as a band. Everyone's come out to the shows and gone sick and have killed another person in our pits. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Actually, I would like to say thanks to you guys also for bringing me out.
I want to say thanks to you, man.
Dude, what the fuck?
Fucking awesome
You're
job.
the fucking reason we're here.
I played 9.5 years with Morbid Angel, you know, and it was really some of the best years of my life were, you know, in Morbid Angel. You know, tremendous memories I have, you know, playing with David and Trey and Pete and Steve as well. And, you know, the magic that you know, we had together was phenomenal, you know, and I got great memories, and I have no regrets, you know, about my years with Morbid Angel. But Hate Eternal, you know, is something that I started and I worked on. It's kind of like my baby, and my heart just kept telling me that I needed to focus on that, and between Hate Eternal, Morbid Angel, and producing, it was just too much stuff going on. Something had to change, and spent a long time with Morbid Angel, and 9.5 awesome years, and it was a tough decision. You know, I still think about it all the time, actually. You know, it's probably not a day that goes by I don't think about Morbid Angel, or think about, you know, how much I enjoyed playing with them. And, you know, I'll probably always miss, part of me will always miss playing with Morbid Angel, just because, you know, they were like family to me, and to me, I've always been the epitome of death metal, you know, Morbid Angel being the best death metal band of all time, in my opinion. And I was honored to be a part of the band as long as I was, and I just felt like it was time to kind of venture on my own and prove what I could do on my own. And it really, Hate Eternal really inspired me to want to continue going in the genre, and kind of gave me a new life, and allowed me the freedom to produce and do more records in that field, and make Hate Eternal what it is today. And I have no regrets, you know, no regrets.